Hi everyone, I am Larry Gazaway, and today I am very pleased to be talking about the 2013 winner of the Bill Martin Jr. Award. That is The Day Dirk Yeller Came to Town by Mary Casanova. The illustrations are by Art Hoyt. Now, the story occurs in the wild, wild west, and since I live in Kansas and I'd like to teach in Kansas, you could make this setting of the story anywhere you'd want to in the state of Kansas. You could make it happen in Leavenworth, you could make it in Dodge City, you could actually make it right here in Fort Scott, where I live. I like the fact that you could make this historical fiction happen close to home and you can personalize it to your students. Now, the story, Dirk Yeller is a notorious Wild West outlaw that comes to town and he's looking for trouble. He's looking for a solution. He's got some questions. You see, he wants to find out a solution for his itching and a twitching, how to keep the coyotes from baying at the moon. He wants to know how he can keep the rattlesnakes from rattling. He wants to know how he can keep the jumping beans from jumping. And you can see that, according to our text, establishing the characters in the story very quickly. You can see on the inside cover there are 4 wanted posters, and Dirk Yeller is actually the first one there and the largest, which would mean he has got to be the most dangerous of any of the outlaws that are coming to town. Now, the story provides us with really some caricatures by Hoyt. You can see here the caricature of Dirk Yeller, Sam the boy, the other character in the story, but Dirk Yeller going into the post office, a huge hulking man, acorn-shaped as he goes in. The pictures are made from watercolor and from pencil. And what I really like about these illustrations, the fact that they almost seem kind of dusty, as if they were drawn right on the streets of that Wild West town. Now, one thing that I really like that I had to go back and see after about the 3rd time of reading the story is the subplot. And there's a cat and some mice that are involved in that. And during the story, the cat chases the mice around, but the mice finally get the best of the cat at the end of the story. Another thing I really like about these caricatures are the fact that they really show the emotion of the people that are involved in the story. You can see here the postmaster terrified of the fact that this hulking man of Dirk Yeller has a hold of him and he doesn't know what is going to happen. He just wants to get out of the story. The story really would allow me to speak out about Old West language as well. Things like itching and twitching, where they leave the G off the end of the words. Also talking about words like, what does stampede mean? What's a tumbleweed? What does it mean to be as curious as a tomcat? What's cat scratch fever? What's a world of trouble? Those are just some of the things that are mentioned here that you could talk about. A wonderful book that I am adding to my own personal library. It is The Day Dirk Yeller Came to Town by Mary Casanova. Again, the illustrations by Art Hoyt. It's a book that I've already put in my library, and I look forward to sharing it with my very first classrooms of students very, very soon. Thank you very much.